Hello everybody. So this morning I decided to make a little rant video. Well, not really so much of a rant, but it's basically, how somebody, likes you and it is flattering, but you don't really like them or find anything attractive to them. Well, last night I was with this guy, a friend of a friend. I won't say his name, but let's just say that his name is associated with a man. Well, I don't know if he even did exist, but if he only had like a time machine to go back 2,000 years, then we would know he'd be real, and also see if he actually did part of the Red Sea. But anyways, basically this title is you can't force someone to like you. I know it's sad, but that's just life. I mean, we all have our own preferences, and sometimes our preference could be involved with, like, okay, for instance, me. I'm into white guys. Well, hairy chested white guys. Or, with a facial beard and stuff. Some guys that actually look like men and not hairless, looking like little boys. Even though I know that looks don't matter, and I know some of you might think that I really am not that attractive, and some of you might think that I am, even though you can't really tell. Well, I have some of my hair out. I mean, shit, I just woke up. So anyways, last night I was with this guy. He's a friend of a friend, and we were hanging out at homie's house, and he needed to get some sleep. So I figured, okay, let me just do this homie a favor and just take this guy with me to, go hang out, smoke some more pot or, whatever. But before that happened, I go over to my homie's house and this guy's there. And I sit right next to him like if nothing. And I hear clearly, not like even mumbling underneath his breath, that he wanted to ask me something or tell me something. So I figure in the back of my mind that, and it kind of brings me to this, that if a guy likes you, then they're going to like you for your personality and sense of humor or whatever, that jazz. Or the guy would like you just to have you as a good fuck. You don't know how many times I've been through this bullshit. But lucky for me, I'm already with somebody. See? Even though that he's physically not here, I say he's in a place with four walls, and he's in there for 23 and 1. Now, when I say 23 and 1, just think about that, and some of you guys that know that code or number will know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm not going to get into details with him. I'm with him. I've been... Me and this other guy that I'm with been knowing each other for like 2 decades, like almost 20 years. And I decided I wanted to be with him. I mean, he is also an artist. I do sell his artwork online. Anyways, so later on, we're getting stoned and he's tired. That my homie's tired. So I decided, hey, let me just take this guy and we'll just, go somewhere and chill. So we're chilling in this guy's truck. He is kind of quiet, and he kind of has that awkwardness, quiet, like shy, even though this guy is a grown man. And keep in mind, I'm not into grown, like older men. Like, what I mean by older, like, I'm 34, and this guy looks like he'd be in his 40s. I've been through there, and dating someone, especially ladies, dating someone that's older than you, it's like, what the fuck are you going to have in common with this person besides smoking weed? I mean, everybody smokes weed. So that's kind of a poor excuse to have in common. I mean, there has to be like other things, you know? And yeah, he does have a job, but it's $100 a day. $100 is nothing. I mean, $100 I could spend on making a payment on my phone, and then the other half, buy some weed or cigarettes. Anywho, so before he left, I asked him, so what were you going to ask me? And he's like, well, I was just kind of wondering if you wanted to fool around. I'm like, so to kind of politely turn him down, I said, you know what, I went through some bad experience where I almost had a panic attack, adding anxiety, because STDs is no joke, especially when you have it or you know something is wrong down there or around your lips that's not even a rash. You're gonna feel that tension and anxiety of knowing, like, what the fuck. I mean, it could be anything. And luckily for me, it wasn't somewhat semi-serious. I mean, I could say I did catch an STD. I'm not really embarrassed to say, but just to let you guys know, especially ladies, you know, if, like, don't like the first guy that you know that you're not going to be attracted to, but they like you, they think you're cute. It's flattering, but you could do a lot better. And it's, how can I explain this? So anyways, so I tell him, look, I went through a bad experience. I'm not really looking for anybody else. I'm already with somebody, and I'm very committed to this person. I am trying to be faithful, in which I have been ever since this incident back in February of last year. Yeah, it's only been a little over a year, but still, it kind of follows me and it reminds me that, you know, even with a condom, you know, rubbing each other while doing it, you still are going to catch something, especially kissing or giving head. So I tell this guy, like, I'm just looking for friends. I don't really have that many friends. And just, you know, a smoking buddy. And so he understood. He didn't force or make any more excuses. He was like, okay, you know, that's cool. But I still took a nug from him without even doing anything. Because, you know, yeah, sometimes in life, nothing is free. I mean, everything comes with a price, right? Anyways, I get out his truck, and, you know, luckily I'm in my complex, and I just walk back to the apartment. He asked me, like, hey, you know, do you want me to give you a lift? I'm like, oh no, I just live across the street. But I did not give him my apartment number, because this guy would be someone that my mom would chew and spit the fuck out. I mean, I've seen that happen before, like, so many times when she was younger. But now, since she's, you know, a fragile little old lady, um, I gotta respect my mom's wishes. And plus, I'm not really into dating guys like that. I mean, yeah, you might have a truck, or it still doesn't matter. I mean, you just can't force a person to like you. I mean, you like them as a friend, but it's just, you know, I had some rejections myself, and yes, I've learned to kind of rebuttal them, which, rebuttal meaning, if you worked in a call center, you know what I'm talking about. I've worked in call centers for a few years. I've talked to between 150 to 250 people a day. And, to the other person that likes you, they might not take the rejection. They might be like a depressed Charlie Brown. Like, oh. But at the end, it's like, consider yourself lucky that you didn't do anything with this person. Because you don't know if this guy's going to go and tell your other homie of what happened, and then you hear it, and then, it starts a chaos. So, I know I might end up seeing this guy again, but now it's just going to be kind of probably awkward for him, but not for me. I'll just probably laugh about it. So what I'm saying is that, if taking a compliment is nice, but if they're trying so hard to get into your pants, trust me, they just like you just to fuck you, not to take you out or hang out. It's going to end up being like a friends with benefits. It's not going to be a relationship. So, like, I'm 34, I live in Fresno, and out here, it's like I'm done with the whole dating scene because I've done those dating apps, and at the end, it's not worth it because you never know, you might become a victim. I mean, shit, people who get killed just by talking to that wrong person, thinking that, they're nice, but technology, texting does not show emotion. And also, especially when they do give you a creepy vibe, and also if they are from a different race, like I said, having your own preference of men or women does have nothing to do with being racism. Like me, I'm into white guys. I'm not really into Mexican guys, black guys. I'm more into Irish, German, or Norwegian. Norwegian meaning Vikings, in other words. But yeah, there was a time where there was this guy that I was talking to, and he asked me, like, how come you're not into black guys? I'm like, dude, I just don't see attraction. I mean, sorry to say, but hell yeah, I am picky. But at least I know what I want. And the guy that I'm with, he's not even Mexican. He's half Irish and Apache. And me, recently I just found out that I'm more Puerto Rican. I mean, my hair, as you can see, it's all poofy, almost like a black girl's hair. But anyways, all in all, as I'm saying, that, girls and boys don't force. I mean, if they say, hey, no, I don't like you like that, then just take it as is. I mean, they might have a reason. It might be a dumb reason, but, you're just not into them. Just like I tell this guy, I'm not that into you. So, yeah. And plus, I don't know. I just figured I point that out. Maybe if someone is watching this video, maybe they could relate to what I'm saying or what I'm going through. Guys, not all guys are bad looking. But at the same time, it's like I rather look for friends than look for a relationship because I'm already in a relationship. So what's the point of me dating one guy after the next? That's like almost looking for a job and going through an interview. Dating to me is like you're dating someone the first time. It's almost like an interview for a position that maybe it might work out, maybe it not. But there's always something a little bit better. That's why you shouldn't be desperate, especially when it's the first person, like, oh, okay, I'll just take you, and it's like you're not happy. So, like I said, why be with someone way older than you and you guys have nothing in common? And I'm surprised he didn't say that, well, we both smoke weed. I'm like, everybody smokes weed. Everybody and their mama smokes weed. So it has to be more than that. And the guy I'm with right now, I love him very much. And especially, I'm 34 years old. I don't really need to do the dating bullshit. And especially when you have your friends trying to hook you up with someone it's like, no. It's like, if they're so excited about this certain person, why don't they go out with them? But then again, it's like, oh, there was somebody. Then, shit. Either if you like them that much to screw them, then shit, screw them. But just don't let your significant other know. Because if you do that, then even though that they won't know, you will know, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life. And it'll just become a pattern over and over again. So, what I'm saying is that people shouldn't force people to like one another because, or no. A person should not have to force another person to like them. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. And also, someone will get their feelings hurt. Like, before I go, I have hurt someone's feelings, but hey, I've had my feelings hurt almost all the time. But I get over it, and everyone does. I mean, your feelings get hurt, boo-hoo. And with this guy, like, he was a big person. I'm a big person, too. And I just can't really imagine that, yeah. And plus, he was like, yeah. And he asked me to do something, and I told him, look, dude, I'd rather be swallowed by a whale than be swallowed in your fat folds. I know that sounds harsh, but to get the guy off my back, I had to say something. I mean, he did drive me home, but at the end, never again. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy was bigger than his truck. But anyways, that's not the guy I was saying just now. This guy that I said this to was like way back. Like probably in January of this year. But anyway, I figured I'd say that because I know I hear a lot of relationship dating advice through YouTube, so I figured I'd throw my 2 cents in there. So if you like what I have to say, or like this video, then hey, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm new at this. I'm getting used to talking to myself, even though there's really nobody around. So people might think that I'm talking to myself or going a little bit crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about something else other than the coronavirus. Because now what I'm hearing is that you can't enter some stores without wearing those masks. I mean, shit. I see people with those like masks that look like something out of Road Warrior, Fury Road, where that guy with the mask talking all hella funny and shit. But wow, this is a long video, so I hope people understand what I'm saying. And like I said, subscribe, and I'll try my best to make other videos. Hell, even videos like out of the blue. But anyways, I don't really have a signature goodbye, so I'll see you later, and guys, enjoy the rest of your day.